from my perspective, Turn Me On Dammit was phenomenal because it was exactly what I felt when I was a teenager.
I've been there, maybe not to that degree, but I felt a kinship to a woman that was starting to feel her sexuality.
Everybody thinks of it. It's not like sex was just tossed upon her. Things happen. We're human beings. Sometimes I wake up and think about sex. I'm thinking about it right now.
I got a little uncomfortable because I have those same memories. She had hers through this one event in school, but because I went to several schools, I had that event several times.
I mean, I remember feeling so turned on and so hot and so uncontrollable, and I couldn't talk to anybody about it because nobody really wanted to hear about it, for one thing.
I like that there is a conversation about women masturbating, because we do. And I think it should not be something that's treated as something that's ugly or something that you shouldn't do or something that young people do, that women masturbate.
The pain when she's in the woods crying, I remember that pain and I felt it with her through that, and that's not a happy place for me, and I'm sharing this with you, but it's not something that I wear on my sleeve or broadcast to anyone. I've learned how to smile.
My parents' reaction when I said, I'll never live this loveless life that so many people live, and my dad said, you'll learn really quickly that, you know, none of that stuff is very important. It's just, you know, something that you go through in life and you get over it really quickly and you realize that life isn't about that.
My sadness was that when she shared with her mother was ashamed. But as the film went on, we really got a chance to see that finally her mother decided to show that, yeah, I may not be masturbating, but I have a man that I'm participating with.
And I still remember the same passion that I had then, I still have today, in a little different way now. I express it differently, but I was a very, very emotional and physical and spiritual person. It was all together, and that's what I got from this movie. It was like this young woman she had to express the depth of who she was at that moment, and everybody was making her wrong, but in her mind she was feeling it, and she had to have a release in some way.
That was refreshing to see that someone still understands that as the teenage girls are growing up and having that struggle, and you know you can't talk about it because nobody else talks about it. It's not like you're talking about chocolate and teddy bears. That someone gets it. So it made me feel not so alone.
You know, the bigger message there, beyond the sexual evolution, etc., might simply be that whole perspective of telling the truth, being steadfast in your truth, and setting the intention and demanding that from others. And when we do that, can you imagine the world we would live in on every level?
Lean on me, Maria, when you're not strong. I'll be your friend, and I'll help you carry on. It won't be long till you may need somebody to lean on. Tony, call on your brother when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I might have a problem, Ron, you understand. somebody to lean on. Think of your fellow man, lend a helping hand, keep love in your heart. The world is getting great, please don't be late, keep the love in your heart. 'Cause the world, it is a better place. The world, it is a better place for you and you and you and you. Yeah, you back there too. Come on, wait and see. Keep love in your heart. Gone, 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 gone. Keep the love in your heart. Gone, 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 get it. You gotta, you know the love is. Gone, 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 gotta keep the love in your heart. Every day. Woo! Keep the love in your heart. Oh, this is perfect.